Hi guys, thank you for tuning in. If you are new here, my name is MsDorciah. I am in love with all things beauty, everyday life, and health and wellness. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you more than you know. So this video has taken me a while to compile. This is July's favorite things. Everything here I've tried for the first time. And I'm going to let you know whether or not they're going to stay in rotation. If that sounds interesting to you, please stick around. Last month for me was all about discovery, things that have gone viral and trending on TikTok that I had to give it a try to see if it works for my mature skin. Some things I love, some things I may or may not be repurchasing. Not 100% sure yet, but let's get into it. So let's start off with foundation. I tried a lot of foundation last month. So let's start off with the most popular one. This was e.l.f. I believe now it is in stores. I think I saw a video where it may be available in Canada to purchase in stores, but I'm not 100% sure as of this video whether or not it can be purchased in store. You do have to order this online. I'll double check, but as of right now, I think it is still only available online. This, again, has been all over my timeline, regardless of where I am, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, or whatever. But unfortunately, I don't have Charlotte Tilbury because that is the one that is being the luxury brand that is being compared to. It, for me, I did a video on it, and I'll definitely link this as well. I did a video on it. I like it. I absolutely love it. This can be worn alone or under your favorite foundation. When I tried it, I wore it alone and I absolutely loved the way it feels. It definitely gives a glow. It is Halo Glow. It does give a glow. So if you are oily and you don't like that glowy look, this may not be for you. But let me share that once you powder it down, it looks beautiful. This is one that I will probably be purchasing again. I do love it. And if you believe that you are my foundation twin, in the description box, I'll definitely give the shades of all of the foundations that I tried for the first time, but I do like this one. You will love it too. This one is from Maybelline. I don't know if this has been the season for the glow up with the foundations, but everything has some type of glow to it. This is Maybelline's 4-in-1 Instant Age Rewind Perfector. And this one is a glowy one as well. Now this one, I don't know what was in it, but it does have an iridescence to it. It is definitely a little shimmery in my opinion. But once you powder it down, it looks beautiful. It felt beautiful as well. And I do have to say that all of these felt really good. And I'm oily. I'm combination oily. So I typically steer away from foundations that leave a radiant or a glowy finish. I don't like it, but I don't know if something has changed with me. I am enjoying these glowy foundations, but they're not over the top. And once you powder, you're really good. I do like this one as well. And this is also drugstore. And of course, e.l.f. is drugstore as well. I do like this one. This is definitely one to try. And again, I will link all of these down in the description box along with my shade. Maybelline made the cut twice. This is part of their green collection and this is their Super Drop Tinted Oil. I want to say that out of the e.l.f., the Maybelline, the Maybelline Age Rewind, and this one felt like silk going on. I truly enjoy this one. I love how it feels. I love the coverage. And just like the e.l.f. and the other one, this one can be worn alone or you can wear it under your favorite foundation. I wore all of these by themselves. I wanted to see how they felt and how they performed alone. And out of these three, I truly enjoyed this one the most. It's a glowy one too, guys. And again, I am oily. I was almost against it, but I did enjoy it. Once I powdered and set it, it looked beautiful. And I don't know what it is about these, but This one right here felt the most silkiest to me. This is also definitely one to try. And out of all three of these, I have to say that I'm enjoying this one the most. I've reached for this one the most. But all of these are definitely one to try. And all of these are drugstore makeup. You can't go wrong with drugstore makeup. All right, guys, going back to e.l.f. This was my, I'm a little bit late to the game. I admit it. I'm a little bit late. But these were, I did a video on e.l.f. and I did not have their concealer. So I had to purchase the concealer. I got one that was closer to my skin tone. And then I got one that was a shade lighter to brighten. And I'm enjoying them. I enjoy that they're not drying. They feel very good under the eye and they don't dry down so quickly to where you can't blend them out. So truly, I'm truly enjoying these as well. Only prestige foundation that I tried last month was Danessa Myricks, and this is her Yummy Skin Foundation. This one is designed for all skin types, but it's really beautiful for those of us with oily skin. I haven't even gotten through this as much. You do not need much, and that says a lot to me. You do not need a lot of this. And also, let me back up and say that I used all of these with my fingers. I am a brush type of girl, and I loved the finish that all of these gave with my fingers, even this one right here. And there is some magic in this one right here. I don't know what she did, but this one right here, the longer you wear it, the better it looks on your skin. Danessa, you got it right with this one. I am truly enjoying this one. This is definitely one that I will be repurchasing. And I love that it came with a little spatula right on top. So you have no excuse and you can't lose it. Okay, back to e.l.f. again. I realized that I did not have a lot of things. When I did the video for e.l.f., I did not have a lot of things from them. So I had to go and purchase them, of course. I wanted to try a new cream blush. And e.l.f. has their Putty blush and their Putty bronzer. I tried Tahiti, the color Tahiti in e.l.f. and the color bronzer is called Bronze Belle. I was not impressed with these. I did not like the payoff. I just did not like the payoff. So I don't know if I will be repurchasing these again. I just felt that I had to really go back and forth in the blush to really get that color payoff for this one. And I thought that maybe this one would have been deep enough for me, but it wasn't. So I had to go back to the drawing board. I saw this one from Revolution. This is their Ultra Cream Bronzer in Deep. I love this one. This one is gorgeous and it is the right color. You don't have to keep going back and forth to get that payoff because you get it right away. So this one I will definitely be repurchasing again. And Milani, I got the cream blush, and this one is number 130. It is called Cheek Kiss. This one right here, this was beautiful. Again, you get the payoff. What you see is what you get, and you don't have to keep going back and forth to get that payoff. And I appreciated that. This one right here I will definitely be repurchasing this again. Again, is another TikTok made me buy it situation. This brush, this type of brush is not new. Not new at all. But of course, when someone raves about it, you know, it brings it, it resurrects it. So this is just basically a Kabuki brush. I saw someone use it on TikTok and I loved the finish that it gave. So I had to purchase one because I realized I didn't have one. So this brush right here is definitely one that I am enjoying. And what I love about it, what I love about the shape of it is for those of us that have light colored hair, one of my biggest frustrations is when I get that foundation ring around my hair. I don't like seeing the foundation on my edges. So aside from using my finger to kind of do precision placement, it's still really hard when you're using a fluffy brush. So I love the precision on this where I can really get, you know, as close to my edges as possible. Even though to get the foundation off, I'll just grab a facial wipe and just go along and get it off. I still like the fact that this is more of a precision edge where I don't get as much foundation on my edges. So this is one that I definitely love. And all of this will, again, be linked down in the description box. All right, so a setting spray that I am using for the first time is from IT Cosmetics. It is their Your Skin But Better setting spray. I love using this one to set each step that I do. So once I do my foundation, I'll spray. Once I do my concealer, I'll spray. And powder, I'll spray. I'm enjoying this one. This one is hydrating. It feels good. And I love that it works for me. So this is definitely one that I am enjoying right now. And also, I tried Milk Hydro Grip Setting Refreshing Spray. And this one I got as a travel size because I wanted to see if I liked it or not. And as you can see, I like it. I am enjoying this one. This is definitely one that I will be repurchasing again. And keeping in line with samples and things of that nature, you know, when you go to makeup counter and you buy something and you get samples. I love getting deluxe samples, which give you enough time to try it to see if you like it or not. So here are several things that I've gotten that I enjoyed and that I will be repurchasing. This is from Sheseido. This is Sheseido Ultimune Power Building Concentrate Serum. If you are not familiar with Sheseido, what you waiting on? What are you waiting on? This right here is their Ultimune Concentrate Serum. I am enjoying this, and this will definitely be one that I will repurchase when I'm ready for a new serum. This is, again, Sheseido's Ultimune Concentrate Serum. Continuing on with Sheseido, I got a sample of the Benefiance Wrinkle Resisting Eye Cream. I do love the way this one feels. This is one that I like to use at night, and I've heard nothing but good things about this one. So this is one that when I'm ready to repurchase an eye cream, I'll be purchasing this. Now, here is one of the more expensive purchases that I made last month. This is Lancome Genifique. This is one of those where you hate to love it. I love it, and I love what it's doing for my skin. One of my concerns right now is just the texture of my skin. I don't really suffer from acne much anymore. And if I do have any hyperpigmentation or scarring, I get it together with some of the other things that I have. So for me, the texture of my skin is really what I am focusing on right now. And I am loving this. I'm seeing results already. So this is definitely one that I'm glad I purchased. And I'll probably be repurchasing again, but this is Lancome's Genifique Concentrate Serum. I am enjoying this. I am an advocate for wearing sunscreen. I talk about it all the time, and I love trying new sunscreens as well. For me, I don't do chemical sunscreens because they make my eyes water. So I wear mineral sunscreen. But on the downside with mineral sunscreen, if it's not formulated correctly, for us melanated babes, it's hard for us to find a good one. Now, I do have to admit that a lot of the companies are reformulating their mineral sunscreens to wear beautiful for us melanated girls. And I definitely have some beautiful ones that work well for my skin. And when I say work well, it wears well alone, and it wears well under foundation. I love to have a sunscreen that I can put on when I'm running errands and don't have to worry about that white cast or anything else, and that it plays well with my foundation. So that is one that's like a win-win, and it's hard finding one that does that. So I saw this particular one on Amazon. I forgot where I first heard about it from, but I did see it on Amazon and I actually had it in my Amazon cart. And I love that I have a lot of friends that are in the beauty industry. And I was talking about it and she had mentioned, one of my girlfriends mentioned this to me. And she was like, well, I have it at my shop. And I was like, oh, really? So this one is from a company called Darphin Paris. It is a mineral sunscreen with an SPF of 50. So that's like a win-win. And I shared with her that I'm hoping that it will be a win-win for me. Again, whether I can wear it by itself and how it plays under my foundation. So this one right here didn't score well on both sides. It's beautiful under my foundation, but it can't be worn alone. It does leave a cast. And for me, when I try something for the first time, I give it time. I definitely want to see if it will blend in, if the skin will absorb it and go from there. And I let this sit on for a while and it still left a white cast. So you know who you are, sweetheart. This one scored well with wearing under my foundation, but not so much by itself. So this is definitely one that I cannot wear by itself. But I am happy that I have it. This is definitely one that I can check off my list. And also, she sent me a sample when she sent me the sunscreen. This is from, and I hope I'm pronouncing it right. This is from Aerin. It's pronounced it's spelled A-E-R-I-N. And this is a rose lip concentrate. I am always looking for the next latest and greatest lip balm, whether it's a lip mask or a balm. I am on the hunt because I have dry lips. I don't know if it's because of my menopause, but my lips are going through a thing right now. So I need something that's going to keep them hydrated. This right here, when I first felt it, it felt very thick. I was a little scared at first, but once I put it on and I wore it overnight, the next day, that morning, my lips felt so good. So again, you know who you are. I'm hoping that this comes in a bigger size because I am definitely going to be ordering this from you. This again is from, it's Aerin. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's A-E-R-I-N. I'm excited to try this one in its full size. Now, I'm keeping in line with lip products. I shared with you, I am always looking for a new lip balm. I saw this one on Amazon and I looked to see if I could find this in Target. I couldn't find it in Target or Walmart, even though I didn't go to like CVS or Walgreens or anything like that. But this is Okeeff. We all know Okeeff got some really good products, but they have their lip repair night treatment. I'm in love with this one too. When I put it on overnight, when I wake up the next morning, if my lips still feel hydrated and soft, that's a win for me. And this one does that. This is Okeeff Night Lip Repair. I love it. It's like a balmy, but it feels so good. Your lips feel very hydrated and soft the next morning. This will definitely be one that I am repurchasing again. Now, where did I get this one from? Where was I? I want to say it wasn't TJ Maxx. I think I was in Marshall's. When I saw this one. This one is called Frudia, and it says that it's derived from fruits, but it's in the shape of like a honey jar, and it's a honey lip balm. I am in love with this, guys. I don't know. This one right here, it reminds me of Vaseline, but number one, it does smell like a jar of fruit, but more importantly to me, my lips love it. This is one that I wear overnight as well. When I wake up in the morning, my lips feel hydrated and soft. And this is what I love about my overnight lip treatments. I don't know if I can find this one I'll definitely have this one listed as well. But this is again Frudia, and it is a honey lip treatment. I am enjoying this one as well. All right, guys. So the last of my July's favorite things is all about the nails. I have moved on from going to the shop and getting my nails done. I wear press-ons right now, and I am enjoying the flexibility and saving my coins with doing my own nails. But of course, we all know that when you use press-ons, they don't stay on. That they do not stay on. I was on TikTok and I saw a young lady and she raved about this glue that she used for her press-ons. So I ran to Amazon to get this. This is a nail bond. This is my third bottle. My third bottle. And when I tell you it works, it works. I have my press-ons stay for at least 14 days. They don't pop off. And more importantly, my nail bed is not compromised. My nails aren't brittle, and it doesn't take off my nail when I take them off. But by the end of the 14 days, they're kind of ready to come off. So they kind of come off really easy. I don't have to soak them or anything. They come off really easy. But I am in love with this. This will be listed with everything else down in the description. And as for the press-ons that I have been using, they all come from Amazon. I've been searching for some, and these are some that I got this month that I am in love with. These are the ones that I have on right now, and these are going to be the next ones that are used. I'm in love with these press-on, guys, and under $10. Hello. I do my own nails. So I also take care of them as well. And I also love to keep my cuticles in good condition and healthy as well. This is one that I absolutely love from Sally Hensen. This is their cuticle rehab. What I loved about this one was that it had a brush on tip. I loved that. I love that I'm not getting, oil all over the place, but I love that it had a brush on tip. And it also smells really good. So this is what attracted me to this one, aside from the fact that it does work. Now, when I was shopping on Amazon and I wanted to try something different, I found this one. So this is one that I have been using now. This is OnSen, and this comes in a tube as well. What it does not have is a brush on tip, but it does have the pointed tip. So again, you're not getting oil all over the place, and it's a cream formula. So I also love that. But this one kind of smells good as well too. So I've been using this one last month, and I am in love with this one now. Last thing on my list, my husband actually got. He one-upped me on this one, guys, and I was so shocked when he got it because he's been doing he's actually been doing his own feet. Guys, my husband has been doing his own feet. But he got this. So I have my own kit. I have my own nail kit. I truly do. But when I saw this and I saw all of these tools in here, I was like, okay, honey, I see you. This right here has everything that you could possibly need for nail and toe maintenance. I mean, everything. And this is so pretty. And this right here, though, definitely screams male because of the color. So I saw that they had it in pink, so I've ordered mine in pink. But I am in love with this. He has allowed me to use his. But this right here will definitely get it done for you. Again, everything for your nail and toe maintenance. So guys, That's it. If you find anything interesting here that you would like to try yourself, again, I'm going to link everything down in the description box that I can. All right, guys, thank you so much. If you found anything interesting in this video, please consider giving me a thumbs up and becoming a part of my family. I would appreciate that so much. This is MsDorciah, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.